Bam, bam. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Coked up,
Here we
guys.
go. Here we go. I don't even remember how to say hello. You done fried my brain here.
Hey, Patrick here. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
That'd be funny if you did.
Hey there folks, Patrick Stewart. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Tonight is the night where we finish the Star Wars journey with John. My friend John watching Star Wars for the first time in his life. We're going to do Rise of Skywalker. Got a special guest here tonight that's going to be joining us for this last film. Before we get into introducing everybody and getting John's thoughts before the movie, do me a favor, don't forget, hit that thumbs up, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. That way you know when these videos drop. So, I want to introduce someone special. Here we go. Keeper of the Holocron, the guy that knows more about Star Wars than I ever could imagine knowing, is Troy Whitman. So Troy, I want to show off your shirt here, man. This is awesome. Troy's wife, Erin, made this. No, bad AT-AT. I love it. I mean, awesome. How long did it take her to do that?
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes. It wasn't long.
20 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't long. Hello, I'm Troy Whitman, and I am a Star Wars fan. Patrick invited me to come watch Attack of the Clones, arguably one of the worst films in the franchise. And now I'm here for this one. So this is an interesting film to be in on because it's the J.J. Abrams returns. So will he redeem himself?
Troy, when you showed up tonight, one of the things you told me was you think that you saw this how many times?
Twice.
Twice.
At most. And both times in the theater.
Well, that's the thing. I've only seen it twice.
Yeah.
Both times in the theater. I own it, sitting on the shelf. I have not watched it since the theater.
Yeah.
Expectations, because Troy's been following the channel. What do you think that John is going to think about Rise of Skywalker?
This is probably a big shocker to everybody, but I think that he will like it more than The Last Jedi.
Okay.
That's about as far as the predictions go, though.
Well, folks, Troy Whitman, really good friend of mine, awesome brother. All right, Jason Mapp, let's get you in here, man.
Hey, Steve.
Nice, man. Jason to the map. Jason Mapp right here. So, Jason usually is the guy behind the camera, but I've got a really cool setup now where I don't have to worry about Jason being behind the camera. I can just put him in front of the camera. All right, now are you excited, other than John finishing his journey, are you excited about this one tonight?
Glad that we're going to be finishing the Star Wars series. I'm not really excited about this movie. I'm looking forward to seeing what John thinks about this movie. I think you guys were talking about you've only seen, I think I've only seen this movie twice, and they were both in theaters.
Yeah. The guy that all of this is centered around, what all of this started around, is my friend John Watches. John Bell. Get on up here, dude. Get on up here.
Oh, you're taking the high ground.
Taking the high ground.
Great.
Yeah.
Arms and legs coming
Arms
off.
and legs. Just limbs flying off. All right, John. Man, I love the shirt, by the way.
I like yours.
Yeah, that Baby Steve merch. All right, so here's what's up. John was very skeptical of these. Were you not, coming into the Star Wars?
Very.
Very. Tonight we're going to finish your Star Wars journey. Doesn't mean we're not going to do any more Star Wars. There's still some things he's going to watch. We got some Clone Wars, we got some Rebels, we've got, I think there's a show called Bucketheads we're going to check out. I'm going to make you watch the Family Guy trilogy. It makes fun of Star Wars. I think you'll appreciate their jokes. What else is there I need to show John? Oh, this new line. Bad Batch. Point being is there's still a lot more Star Wars we can expose John to.
It's never going to end.
Yeah, it's never going to end because we got Book of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh my God. Yeah. Obi-Wan. We're gonna finish his main journey tonight. This is big. This is really big because I never thought. 26 years now we've been friends, and you have made fun of me all these years about liking Star Wars. What was it? What was it your wife said she was disappointed about?
Today?
No,
Oh, yeah. She was so bummed out because she was like, I lost my Star Wars hating partner. She was like, it was you and me hating Star Wars together. And
we converted him. Everybody said it couldn't be done. And I was convinced that starting with Rogue One was the way to go. But only because I knew this guy for so long. I knew what would get him to buy in. Had we started him on episode 4, we'd have lost him from the get-go. So all the naysayers who said I was daggum crazy for doing that proves you wrong.
yeah, Phantom Menace sucked. Sorry.
You've come off of Last Jedi, really not enjoying it.
No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy it.
Going into Rise of Skywalker, are there things that you need to see, are expecting to see, or just want to see?
I'm really hoping to see a awesome Luke Skywalker. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, you know he died. End of Last Jedi. Remember?
Hold on.
He projected
Oh,
himself.
yeah, they started blasting.
Yeah, and then he
it's
was like,
like,
"Poop, poop." Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you find out he wasn't
Yeah,
dead.
I thought it was so cool.
And-
I'm like, dude, he's so awesome. And then,
Yeah.
suck. Okay, we'll scratch that. I will not be seeing a super cool Luke Skywalker.
But your favorite characters are still going to be carrying the story forward. Rey and Finn.
No, sorry.
So here's the thing, folks. I really don't want to go out on a low note, but as you can tell, John has really got some misgivings going into this film.
Yeah, I'm hoping this one will be better than the last.
Well, let me ask you a question. J.J. Abrams did Force Awakens. Did you like Force Awakens? Better than Last Jedi? Wow.
It's hard to say.
Tick, 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 tick.
I'd probably say no. I did not like the two main characters.
Okay. All right.
If I don't like the two main characters, the only thing that one had going for it was Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Chewbacca was back.
So Han Solo's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I
yeah.
like Han. Han is awesome.
Man, well, I wish they could fix that for you.
Yeah.
All right, well, here's the thing. Before we get into it, I do need to shout out a special patron on Patreon, Mark McKeever. Hey, dude, thank you. I'm going to be doing a live here soon where I'm actually putting out some, like a new Star Wars wall that's going to be behind me. And Jason contributed some things to that. Troy contributed some things to that. John did not. He's new to Star Wars. He doesn't have Star Wars stuff. But Mark contributed some things to that as well.
Got a Mando.
Yeah.
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 Got a Baby's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Don't forget, next Patreon giveaway. These bad boys right here. After this one, I will be doing the draw for these. Hang on. That's mine. I get the cool one. Greedo? Don't forget, the whole set. It's going to one of my patrons on Patreon. We got Darth Vader. We got Greedo. We got Darth Vader. We got Leia. We got Darth Vader. We got Han Solo. And don't forget, Darth Vader. All right? But I'm on vacation this week, so you're not going to have to wait 1 or 2 weeks for me to edit this daggum thing. I'm going to start editing this thing tomorrow. So in the meantime, let's get into this. Y'all stay nerdy with it.
Oh, Palpatine's back.
Yep. Just rip that Band-Aid off.
Ooh.
Maybe sinister.
Like he wasn't before?
They even used your word.
Oh, of course. That's a great word. Diabolical. That's a good word, too. That was cool. There goes an arm.
I have been every voice you have ever heard inside your head.
That was cool.
A new empire.
It's looking rough.
This guy right here, it's because he cheats.
I'm kidding. Take your 250 years old. Forever. That's cheating.
Watch those arms.
Bud, I hope you fix that surge.
We are.
That's me at work.
This is a big arch.
That big plug. Couldn't use a USB or something?
Probably couldn't hit a TIE fighter if he did that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the training course.
How many years has spanned between The Force Awakens till now?
3 weeks, right?
Yeah. She just saw that lightsaber the first time like a week ago.
Yeah. Well, it's like Luke. He mastered it in an afternoon. Little help here.
So sorry. There are ciphers here I can't read. But he said to get there you need one of these. A Sith Wayfinder.
Looks a
I
whole
need
lot
to
like a
finish what we've
holocron.
started.
Yeah. I think this plot line is from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I want you to know that you have been a real friend, Otto. My best one, in fact.
That's a change. Usually he's kicking him and telling him how stupid he is.
It is.
What'd he say? I thought Han was the only one that knew what he said.
Is that Caesar?
Yeah, I was like, it just turned into Planet of the Apes.
What is he asking for in return? Does that...
Prepare to crush any worlds that defy us.
Keep your heads down, Chewie.
We'll see.
Back to fucking now.
Why?
It's Ren.
Wookiees
Hey!
Give Leia my love.
You should give it to her yourself. Thank you.
I heard Han's dead. Han's dead.
They fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
It's a noisy creature.
You just killed that guy! Yeah! Landed in the one soft spot.
Come on! Ray! Ray, I never told you when!
It's in the movie.
Well, that sucked. Well, what do you guys want to do now?
Let's start Clone Wars.
General!
This is terrific. You're not going to believe how well this is going to turn out. It's gonna be great.
I like that guy.
Ray! Finn!
You didn't say my name, sir, but I'm all right.
Oh, they got me at the wrong time.
Most of the time when C-3PO says something, he's leaving in disgust.
Man, thank you, J.J. Abrams. You didn't say my name, but I'm okay too. Okay, let's go.
All right.
That was cool. That was like something out of the Matrix. She's like, not today. Uh-oh. It's a duel.
The ball goes spinning like a mile out.
Yeah. Some lightning. She blew up the ship?
Yeah.
That's like Palpatine stuff. What the crap? Yeah, she just killed Chewie.
Very impactful moment in the theater.
She just killed Chewie. That's unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
Oh!
Chewie
How
had
was
the jacket.
Chewie
Well, then we
there?
gotta find another way. Well, there isn't. That
And
was
we
the
just
only
saw the ship
way
blow
to
up.
There was
everything,
two.
and it's gone.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
The inscription lives only in my memory now.
It's sinister. He found someone his own age.
Hello.
Your friend's old job was running spice.
We're a spice runner? You were a stormtrooper?
Were you a spice runner?
Were you a scavenger? We could do this all night.
You don't have all night. You know, I'm still digging out.
Terminator.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is in the Imperial Vault at Delta 36, transient 936.
The Andor system. For the last warning?
Which way?
No idea. Follow me.
It's okay that we're here.
It's okay that you're here. It's good.
You're relieved that we're here.
It's good.
Jedi for like 5 minutes.
I know. It takes a lifetime to master that stuff, and she did it in a weekend.
Luke did it in a cave after he woke up from a nap.
Yeah.
I got this.
It makes you think, is she the Skywalker bloodline?
I'll meet you back at the hangar.
Ready, test.
She doesn't have a family name, remember? She can talk to Ren and get his mind. Sounds like Skywalker to me. You know, for an old dude, Chewie gets around pretty well.
We close? Straight ahead.
I mean, Ray! He had to just get that last line in.
Want that.
Yeah, that would be a cool prop to have.
Got a helmet at home with a truck, don't you?
I don't think it'll turn out very well.
No.
Actually, I'd like to do this myself.
Maybe now's not the worst time.
I'm the spy.
What? You?
We don't have much time.
I knew it.
No, you did not.
Why are you helping us?
I don't care if you win. I need Kylo Ren to lose.
You're his granddaughter. You are a Palpatine.
Oh, crap.
What Palpatine doesn't know is we're a dyad in the Force, right? Two that are one.
He looks so intimidating in the costume that he takes the helmet off. I do.
Right. Come on!
What?
Get me the Supreme Leader.
Yes, sir.
Tell him we found our spy.
Not Willie.
We picked up a transmission from someone named Babu Frick.
Babu Frick? Oh, he's one of my oldest friends.
He said you...
Maybe.
Now, what are the odds of that door still working?
She gave up the high ground.
Shut up!
She goes, no, get out of here.
Yeah, it's about time somebody did that.
Right.
Ray doesn't need you, okay? It's like Terminator stuff.
Which hand's he gonna cut off?
That one. Oh.
See you, Finn.
Ray!
Hey, kid. I miss you, son. Kylo Ren is dead. My son is alive.
You're just a memory.
Your memory.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
You do.
Dad,
I know.
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect. What are you doing?
I saw myself on the Dark Throne.
Leia told me that she had sensed the death of her son at the end of her Jedi path. She surrendered her saber to me and said that one day it would be picked up again. 1,000 generations live in you now.
That thing's been in there how many years?
It'll buff out.
Need some spark plugs, some tires, good as new. $9.99 Charger package. I love that part.
Now we take the war to them.
And today we celebrate our independence. How'd they show up on horses? They had a troop carrier with the horses in them. Everyone else brings in like spaceships and jets and fighters and click, 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 they roll up in horses. Thought this was Star Wars, not Lord of the Rings. Now it's Game of Thrones. It looks that way.
Empress Palpatine. You will take the throne. Kill me, and my spirit will pass into you. As all the Sith live in me, we will be one.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal in most states.
Those thrusters are hot. How we doing?
But I mean, Luke kissed Leia, so I mean.
She will strike me down and pledge herself as a Sith. And with a stroke of her saber, the Sith are reborn. Do it! Make the sacrifice. Die together. The life force of your bond, a dyad in the force, a power like life itself. The power of two restores the one true emperor. Look,
Finally
what
get
you
to see it.
have
It's about
made.
time.
As once I fell, so falls the last Skywalker.
Right into the pit. Wow. Just took them all out.
You are nothing.
I'm all the Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker happens right there. That was awkward. What? Disappeared like a Jedi. What?
This is for you.
Chewie gets a medal! It's about time. Oh, great. Yellow.
Who are you?
I'm Rey.
Ray who?
Rey Skywalker.
steal someone's name. Just gonna
They should have had
steal
life alert.
someone's identity now.
You mean that wasn't moving for you? That didn't speak to you?
No,
Oh, never mind.
no, not at all.
They should have had life alert.
Well, there you have it, folks. We just finished, my friend John watching Star Wars for the first time in his life. We finished the saga Rise of Skywalker. And before I forget to say it, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to have to go back and redo my list. I think I'd rather watch Last Jedi again than this bull crap. I'm going to save John's thoughts for last. You know, give John some time to mull over what he wants to say, what he doesn't want to say, because I know he's got a lot of strong thoughts about what just happened in this movie. Jason, we'll start with you, buddy boy.
I now remember why I've only seen it twice.
Yeah, why's that?
It wasn't that good. It had some good saber fights in it, and I think that's like really the only redeeming thing about it. I did like the turn of Kylo back into Ben. You know, his mom, literally died to save him. I mean, my question is on God's green earth is, why did we have to wait 40 years for Chewie to get a medal? I mean, shouldn't he have gotten one at the end of New Hope? You know, that fight between Ben at that point, taking on his Knights of Ren.
So, Ben fighting the Knights of Ren.
That was a pretty cool scene. And the saber handoff, behind the back.
So, question. If Kylo Ren, master of the Knights of Ren, but he's no longer Kylo Ren, now he's Ben Solo. They're now the Knights who formerly called Ren. Now they're the Knights of Iki Iki Boom Boom Batang.
We are now no longer the knights who say "Ni." We are now the knights who say "Iki Iki 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 Batang Zoom Boing."
Yeah.
And it was merely flesh wounds.
Yeah, merely flesh wounds.
Just a flesh wound.
Evidently. Just force heal that.
Yeah, just force heal that. I mean,
Yeah.
apparently that's new. I could just see, Qui-Gon going, "You can do what?"
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say that this one's probably a solid 6.
So let's hear from Troy. Troy. I have been waiting. Because anytime Troy and I get together, it inevitably turns into a Star Wars conversation that goes on too long. But I have been dying to see a Star Wars film with you. I'm sorry it was this one. Lay it out there, man. Just give me what you got.
That's the best part of the entire movie was the.
Yeah,
and that's what I feel about the entire movie is the whole thing. It's just so bad. The connection that they have, and I know they tried to explain the whole connection between Rey and Ben and all this other mess, but it's never been seen before, and it just goes from, hey, this is something new that might be kind of interesting, to now I can snatch a necklace off of you from planets away, and now I have it. I dislike this movie a lot more, and I'm with Jason. I understand now why I only saw it twice. Probably saw it once in the theater, and then when I got done seeing it in the theater, I was like, well, was that really that bad? And saw it again and said, okay, that was bad.
Any parts that spoke to you? Because you said something while we sat down to watch it. Said, hey, there's something good in every Star Wars film.
I did say that.
You did. Now I'm going to call you on it. So pull it out of this one.
I mean, the lightsaber battles they were impressive. They were not most impressive. The whole hand stopping and everything, I don't know. I just didn't.
Oh, you mean like the hand stopping and the sabers?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think the coolest part of the entire movie, to me, is the shot where they're up on the hill, they see the remnants of the Death Star and the giant waves that's coming in. I just think that's pretty cool.
That did look pretty good.
That one scene where she jumps over Kylo's speeder or fighter and cuts his wing off, like that was pretty cool.
But see, those two scenes were in the trailer to the movie
Yes, they
before
were.
the movie ever came out.
Yes, which is what got you to really want to see the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
If they would have shown the snake being healed in the trailer, people were like, what? Is this a Harry Potter movie?
Was she speaking parcel mouth to it?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
it? Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10.
Well, I haven't rated any of these before, so you don't really know what my reference is, but I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay, so for reference, because this is your first time on the
Yeah.
channel with us, let's go through it. Original trilogy.
So, original trilogy, I would say New Hope would be a 7, Empire would be a 9, Jedi would be an 8.
Let's go prequels.
Phantom Menace is like 6, and then Attack of the Clones is like a 5, Revenge, maybe like a 5.5.
And then we got Solo.
Solo I didn't think was all that bad, probably somewhere around a 6.
What about Rogue One?
7 or 8.
And then we got 7, 8, 9.
Force Awakens I'd give probably an 8, because I actually did like that movie.
Okay.
And then Last Jedi would be a 4.
Well, there's y'all's reference.
Yeah.
I'm going to give y'all a couple little snippets that stand out to me before I pull John in on this. But if I'm going to pick a couple scenes, you pick the one, like, the Kylo shrugging like his dad.
That was pretty cool.
Like running around blasting folks like his dad.
Yeah,
That was cool, seeing the Solo come out in them. But man, that scene when Han Solo and his son are talking, and I know it kind of takes away from it because it's just a memory. Cheesy scene, but the dialogue, if that doesn't thump your heartstrings, it's like, just as a father, it hit me. I like the opening scene with Kylo going for the holocron. Sorry,
no.
Sith Wayfinder. You didn't like that one?
No.
No, what's wrong with it?
Because, I mean, he just hooks it into his radio system with the little jacks, the radio jacks.
Oh, I don't care about any of that. I'm
now
talking
he can
about
go
getting
further
it.
than-
Like him going to get it.
No, it was in the middle of a village. Nobody knew that this giant monument to the Sith in the middle of this village was not something really neat that somebody should go find. Who thought to put that in the middle of this village of people who couldn't defend anything at all? It's like putting the little holocron in the middle of Endor with all the Ewoks.
This is why I love Troy.
It's terrible.
It really was. I'm trying to be so good to this movie. Here's the thing that just incensed me. Oh, she heals the snake. Okay, cool. She can heal. And then she heals Ben. And I'm like, okay, she heals Ben. I get it. And then Ben figures out, I mean, he saw her do it once, and then he figures out, but here's the thing that pisses me off about everything. One, why did she die? It makes no sense. Why did Leia die? Makes no sense. I understand Luke dying because they set that up in the movie in Last Jedi where Kylo's trying to figure out how she, like, are you projecting yourself? He's like, no, the mere effort would kill you. Well, it did. It killed Luke. He did it. It killed him. But like Leia, really? You sent your voice to your son's head? Palps is doing it. He's missing fingers. I mean, he's not dead. Why did Rey die? I mean, really? And it's like one lightsaber? Can't do it. Oh, but I got two. Now it works.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's done beating the dude. She kills over dead. Here comes, and to me in the theater, when he crawls up out of that pit, I'm like, there's the Skywalker. He's rising out of the pit, Rise of Skywalker. This makes sense.
Yeah.
And then he heals her. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. It's so powerful. And then he turns around and dies. And it's like, oh, okay, Ray, here's your moment. Like, you've showed us you can do this twice now.
Yep.
Can we wake him up? And then, no, what does she do? Hey, I'm a Skywalker. No, you're not. What were y'all thinking? On a scale of 1 to 10, I can't remember. Y'all remember what I gave Last Jedi? I don't even remember now. What did I give it, a 2? I'm going to give it a 3. Han Solo, good dialogue. It's still a 3. So, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that started it all, John, you got this.
What can I say? You've already said it all.
But no, you got to have your own opinions, man. You can't, this isn't like Jedi mind control.
I know, but I kind of agree with you.
Well, I'm going to go the easy way. Start with what you like. Because you were laughing at
What I like.
parts.
Yes, there was some comedic parts. J.J. Abrams, he added some comedy to it, which kind of broke it up from the last two movies. The main characters in the last two movies were very irritating. This time, they were still irritating. However, J.J. Abrams put in some comedy to kind of break that up and make it less irritating, which I appreciate. However,
because you did about lose your soda at one point.
Yeah. C-3PO. Yeah. Just go back and watch it.
No, that was good, man. That was good. Like I remember looking over at you, and you were just like, I'm just waiting to see Dr. Pepper come out the nose.
Yeah, it almost did. The lightsaber fights, they were cool, but let's face it, we've seen better. We've seen better in Return of the Jedi. We've seen better in Phantom Menace. Revenge of the Sith, I feel like we've seen better. Kylo Ren becoming Ben, and he comes out of the pit, and he force heals, and then he kills over dead.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the crap just happened? Yeah, it was very, very weird, awkward, out of place, and very unnecessary.
So I want to hear your thoughts on the ending. Just hear me on this one. The movie is called Rise of Skywalker.
Skywalker's dead.
Okay.
She's not a Skywalker.
Okay.
You can't steal someone's identity and claim to be them. That's illegal. You can't just claim to be someone else, show up at their house, and be like, oh, I'm them.
That's a Sith move, isn't it?
It sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a dirty Sith would do.
Yeah. I honestly, I've not heard one good explanation yet as to why she gets to be called a Skywalker.
I know. She didn't, in my opinion, She didn't earn it.
The only possible explanation I've heard, and it doesn't hold water, is that when Luke and Leia pop up at the end, Force Ghost, that it's like being representative of her surrogate parents, and they're passing on the name to her, that they're giving her the approval. Yeah, you can call yourself a Skywalker. It's like, okay, first off, Luke had whole conversations and picked up a ship and caught her lightsaber, so I'm pretty sure their Force Ghost could have a conversation to give us that information. And second off, their brother and sister. She wouldn't be their child.
Rey Skywalker.
Yeah, all I can say about that is...
That's getting zoomed in on. So the yellow lightsaber.
Yeah, what was that? What was that color?
Well, that's going to have to go into Clone Wars and Rebels. Red is obviously color of the Sith.
Right.
You have green, which is the consular sabers. That's the one like Yoda used and Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, even though they're warriors, they're more like ambassadors. And then you got the blue lightsaber, which is your straight warrior lightsaber. You know, Obi-Wan and Anakin, that's what you see them using. That's your most common sabers. And then, of course, you got the purple lightsaber, which is the Master's.
Jackson.
Yeah, you know, he wanted his own saber, and then they had to create a whole mythology behind that one. And then you've got the yellow saber, which, as my understanding, is the guards of the temple, the Sentinels. Yeah. That's the word I'm looking for, Sentinels. That's all the Sentinels in Clone Wars all have yellow lightsabers. Okay. They're guardians of the Jedi.
Okay.
And her switch is a dial, not a button. Different. Woo! Yeah, and then buried two perfectly good lightsabers in the dirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Now here's one of my other crazy questions. Anakin, youngling murderer, kid killer, repents on his deathbed and goes to Jedi heaven and becomes a Force ghost. Kylo, to our knowledge, never kills children, saves the last Jedi, makes out with her as a favor. He dies and we get nothing. Where's he go? He just disappears. We get to see Han come back. He's not even a Jedi, but we get him come back and we get nothing from Kylo. And here's the other thing. Doesn't Rey say, Palpatine does the whole, I am all the Sith, and she says, what is she?
I am all the Jedi.
What the hell is Kylo then? Somebody answer that? I'm all the Jedi except him. Like, not him. So I'm technically all the Jedi minus one. So if all the Jedi are defined as in, then she would be in minus one. And if all the Sith are defined as in on the other, or negative in, then that means that Palpatine should have won. But no, she had two lightsabers. Whatever. I'm getting worked up here. I'm getting worked up. I might have to go back and re-rate these things. And
that's what I was just thinking. Now that I've seen all of them, I think I just need to go back, because what did I give New Hope? I gave that one pretty low. Wasn't it like a 3 or 4? But now, I want to give A New Hope a higher grade than Rise of Skywalker.
We're going to do a tier list. Evidently, it's a thing that people do now, and I've got to study on what the tier list, because it says like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, all that stuff in different colors. But we will sit down.
Sounds complicated.
And we will do a tier list and tier the movies for you, put them in order. I think we'll even do I just dropped my video of my favorite scene from each movie. I think we'll do the same thing with you. Sit down and do your tiers, and I'll also pull out the excerpts of, I'm going to have to go back and watch my own videos now. That's a lot of watching videos, figure out what you rated them. Scale of 1 to 10.
I want to give it like a 4.
Okay. Oh, and for the record, the pilot was not Anthony Daniels. It looks like Anthony Daniels, but it's not him.
That's what I was thinking.
He's the actor that played Wedge Antilles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking they might have thrown in Anthony Daniels.
Yeah.
Just for like...
His cameo was in Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
With Ahmed Best.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Troy says yes, so yes, Anthony Daniels at the time of filming this is still alive.
Okay.
David Prowse? No, David Prowse is gone.
Yeah, David Prowse. He was Darth Vader, right?
Yeah. See, God, look at this. Look at this. We're done with Star Wars for now. There's going to be plenty more Star Wars to come. We're going to take a time out. We're going to go into The Shining. And the only scenes I've seen of you've seen The Shining, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jason,
yes.
You seen?
It's been a long time.
The only parts of The Shining I've seen were in Ready Player One. I like Ready Player One, but
don't.
That give me the hibbity-jibbities.
That takes those scenes and then just completely distorts them into something just freaking crazy.
Well, that was scary enough. I don't do the scary. Well, we're going to do that and Dr. Sleep because I love Ewan McGregor, and Dr. Sleep is going to be fun.
He takes the high ground. Just had to throw that in one last time.
And then after we do the 2 scary films, we're going to get into Harry Potter. Now, you looked at me before this night started and you were like, oh, Harry Potter. Well, you looked at me like that going into Star Wars.
Because I know there's 10 Harry Potter movies. I got to sit through 10 more movies. And if I don't like them, I've still got to sit through 10 movies.
Well, you sat through 11 Star Wars movies.
Yeah, and...
Dude, the Harry Potter's going to be fun, man, because we get to sort you. We get to put
Wait, what? What? What are you doing to me?
We're going to sort you.
I didn't know. I did not sign up for this.
We're going to sort you with a sorting hat. We're going to get you a Patronus.
Whew, I got to sit down. That's a little much.
Yeah, we'll get you into a house. We'll get you a Patronus. We'll get you a wand.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My boss went to Universal with his daughters, and he went through that whole Harry Potter thing, and they bought the things, and they had the cloaks, and they're going around doing. I'm like, how much did you spend on this trip? And he's like, oh, about $5,000. I was like, oh.
Would you ever see yourself wearing a wizarding robe?
No, never.
Yeah, well, you know.
But he's gonna make me. I know it.
Well, you know the Jedi robes you've been wearing.
Screw you, man.
Recycle. Hey, there you have it. That's my buddy John right here. Awesome. About a year ago, he agreed to watch Star Wars. Here we are. You like them?
I would say yes, some more than others.
You a fan of Star Wars now? Including Mandalorian?
Yeah, I like Mando.
There we go. I got him right there.
I like Mando.
I got him. So do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up. Give us a like. Hit that subscribe button because we got plenty more content to come. Turn on that notification bell down in that corner so you know when the videos drop. My buddy John, Patrick Stewart, thanks for tuning into the channel and stay nerdy with it.